What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. It's episode number 70 and it's the season finale as we wrap up our 4th season at the City Ground away from the City Ground with our first 2 finals of the series as we look to pick up our first piece of silverware. We've got the FA Cup final against Manchester United as we look to make it 3rd time lucky after back-to-back semi-final defeats in the past 2 years, now reaching the FA Cup final. Very excited but very nervous of course against the side we just about managed to edge for Champions League football for the next season at the City Ground, so that's coming first. And then we've got the Europa League final against Monaco on Wednesday night, which isn't as important as it would have been had we finished in 5th place. Yeah, sneaking in the top 4 means we've guaranteed Champions League football regardless, but we still would like to win our first European honour of the save, and I'm targeting at least one of these trophies in the cabinet as well. I don't think we'll win a double, but I'm targeting at least one of the 2, and I think we've probably got more chance in this one. So let's jump into it then. First of the 2 cup finals as we take on Manchester United at Wembley in the FA Cup final, going for our first piece of silverware of the save. Again, just about edged them for a place in the top 4 in next year's Champions League, so they'll of course be desperate for revenge and to beat us here in the nation's capital. First of the 2 cup finals, it's the FA Cup final, Manchester United at Wembley. We're playing both games on Ultimate with the sliders untouched. I did maintain that throughout the course of the season, the big teams domestically playing on Ultimate and not adjusting the sliders one bit. And obviously now we are becoming a far better team with some really good players. Yes! Oh no, it's offside. There's no reason we can't target wins in every game against a big team. Would have been a perfect start there, but linesman's flag up as Jerry got a little bit lucky there riding the slide tackle. Oh, that's close, but Divok's right leg was indeed in an offside position. Still 0-0, but fast start here. Great chance here for the Red Devils though. Grimaldo bending one, Samba turning it behind for a corner and keeping the score deadlocked at 0-0. You know, this might be Bryce Samba's final game for the club, you know. Obviously, as Origi heads away the corner, Samba will be replaced as our number 1 in the Premier League next season. Sam Robinson, who will start on Wednesday night in the Europa League final, is going to be starting all of our Premier League games next season because I'm such a huge fan of the kid. And I'm not sure Sam was going to settle for a bench role, so we've loved Bryce throughout the save, but this might be his final game in a Nottingham Forest shirt. Martial, lovely ball through to Bruno Fernandes, and oh, it's a rocket from the Portuguese midfielder. Chilwell trying to make the last ditch tackle. Don't think he got anything on the ball, and what a goal that is. So frustrating. EA have totally messed up the celebrations as well. Fernandes going for goal just inside the area, under pressure from Ben, but I tell you what, not one bit fazed by it, was he? Drills it in to the top corner. Samba's clean sheet is gone. Manchester United lead early. That's a brilliant goal. Saka to Matty Cash. He's got Mendes to beat. Can he step inside? He can indeed. Golden chance here. Oh, well, I'll take the corner. But should have really just drilled it across the face of the 6-yard area. Still 1-0, 28 minutes in. Very fast start though. Both teams looking good early. Plenty of time to go. I'm not worried. Oh, I feel confident we'll find a leveller at some point. The worry for me is they'll go 2 goals up. If they do that, it's game over. No way we're coming back against the AI on Ultimate from a 2-goal deficit. But, you know, we've actually played pretty well in this first start. There's been some really nice build-ups. We have had the ball in the back of the net. Oh! And talk about rockets. Bruno Fernandes, Divock Origi is just one up ya. What a goal. You'd say he's been our player of the season. Well, he and Rafael Leao really. And obvious area rolls him through. Lovely touch to send his man Grimaldo walking. And then the finish from just inside the area is an absolute thunderbolt. De Gea gets nowhere near it. Roof of the net. Back on level terms. What a first half this has been. Here we go, come on, momentum on our side right before the break here. I think we have been the better team in the first half, as well as Divock looks to roll through Bukayo Saka. Not a bad first touch. Gets around Grimaldo, who again is sent walking. The cross to Leao, off the crossbar, and cleared away by James Starkowski. Leao rattling the frame to goal. We've been the better team in this first half, man. Disallowed goal, hitting the woodwork, back on level terms, but really, heading into the break, we should be in front. Well, I knew this would be a good game. It's been an absolute thrilling first half. 45 minutes to come, tied at 1-1. This could go either way. Corner, Nottingham Forest. Fast starts the second half here as we stay on the offensive. Saka's delivery is behind everyone as Konate heads clear. And that should be Cashier's, which it is. Still 1-1. I don't see this going to extra time. I think someone will win this in normal time, but again, it could be either of us. Chilwell to Bamba. Liao trying to bend one, gets it back. Oh, fabulous save by De Gea as the Spaniard palms it away and Mendes prevents the corner. Still 1-1, but I think we have been the better team here. Just need to be more clinical. Well, first half was amazing. Second half, not exactly been that way. There's only been one chance, to be honest, and that came to us. But here come the Red Devils with Scott McTominay on the ball. 10 minutes to go. Whips one in. Watson gets a crucial block on Martial's flick on, and it's behind for a corner. 8 minutes as the Red Devils look to break our hearts and win this. You'd probably say against a run of play here. Grimaldo runs straight into Saka though. It's so easy to interpret where they're going to go there when they stop and hold it up. And now we're on the break here. Oh, Liao, brilliant. Yes! Ovi Ajaria sets up the first and scores the winner. 4 minutes to go. Can I please celebrate with me? Yes, there we go. I thought that the game might stop it before I reached him. He's been brilliant in this second half of the season. What a turn by Liao, by the way. Bamba to Ajaria whilst Origi's been the man at the moment. Ovi says, Divock, let me take this one, son. Drills it in from just outside the area. No less than we deserve. Forest are surely going to win it. Oh my word, this is no less than we deserve, man. We've been a better team today as far as I'm concerned. Ajaria's been brilliant. Oh, Divock! Oh, could have wrapped it up, but couldn't strike it under pressure as Zaya makes the save. But surely that will do it. We're into stoppage time now. Defend this long ball, which we've done. That's got to do it. Referee, blow the full-time whistle. Forest are FA Cup winners. First piece of silverware of the save, and I'm absolutely buzzing. There is no doubt about it now. Nottingham Forest are a big club once again. We managed to pip the Red Devils to 4th in the table, Champions League football next year, and to wrap it up, beat them in the FA Cup final as well. 2 on the final score. I think we were full value for the win as well, as Mason Watson lifts his first piece of silverware of the save. I thought we were underdogs heading into this game. I thought the Red Devils would be more motivated. When they scored the early goal through Bruno Fernandes, I thought we'd be up against it and then go for a second. But to be honest, whilst they'd have some good chances in the first half, I thought we didn't really have that much pressure on us in the second half, and we were the better team over the course of 90 minutes. So yeah, I think as you see here by the stats, definitely backed up there, as we did have the same amount of shots on target but 4 more in total, and whilst we did gradually lose the possession battle, it was pretty even. Yeah, I think we were, to be fair, the slightly better team today and deserved to edge it as well. And for man of the match, I mean, it's got to be Ajaria, right? I mean, he sets up the first goal for Divock Origi. To be fair, it was a thunderbolt from the Belgian. Oh, we didn't have much involvement in it, but to score the second, what a strike it was. He has been brilliant towards the end of the season. So much better than when he came in right at the start. So 1 down, 1 to go. I thought we'd have more chance at the Europa League final, but the FA Cup is in the cabinet. What a great way to start. Now let's get the European on the 2. Mate, I'm buzzing. I genuinely did not think we were going to win that. I honestly thought we would be runners-up, but instead to go all the way, I'm buzzing, man. I'm gleaming. So we can see here a few emails. A couple I skipped over as I was advancing to today's episode. Morgan Moore. I need to do that as a youth player that's now in our pro team that I haven't given a contract to. And here we go. I talked about this recently. The best youth player we've got in our academy, Ed Cox, the central midfielder, wants to terminate his contract. I did say that will probably happen now he's 18 and ready to step into the first team. I wish the overall was higher, but as I talked about it before, the technical stats this kid's got already at 57 overall, 89 ball control, that is remarkable. So just real briefly, can't check his potential, but I will check his weak foot and skill moves ahead of the Monaco game. And as you can see, can't check the potential just yet. And oh, mates, I was excited, even more so now. He's a little lad at 5'6", but low high work rates, perfect on the defensive midfielder. I kind of wish the skill moves and weak foot were actually flipped around. So he had a 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, but Pretty quick, good agility, good balance, but I must say that the stats on a holding midfielder, he looks as though he'd probably be more suited to being playing further up the pitch, even with the adverse work rates there. But I suppose he could possibly be a decent little deep lying playmaker. Though I wish the stamina and strength and interception and composure was higher. I guess that's something we'll have to train. Either way, looks exciting. He is our most exciting prospect this season. I'm very excited. Here we go. Another youth player wants to terminate his contract. This is going to keep on happening ahead of the Monaco game, isn't it? That was Morgan Jackson, that one. And I'd imagine, here we go. The youth players keep on wanting to terminate their contracts. That's Jay Watson, who also wants a pro deal as well. So do you know what? I'll just quickly give these guys pro deals for the Monaco game here. So it's Jackson, whose potential is shocking, but the overall is really good. I'll still give him a pro deal. And the other one was Jay Watson, wasn't it? So yeah, we'll give him a pro deal too. Bailey and Baker's overalls are really poor though, so I might go ahead and release them. But yeah, 2 more youth players promoted, and we'll check their potentials after the Monaco game. So yes, 1 down, 1 to go. I still can't believe we won the FA Cup, man. I honestly did not think it was going to happen, but now it's the Europa League final, and I want to win this as well. I'm a greedy boy as we take on Monaco, aiming to make it a double this season, and a top 4 place in Champions League football already guaranteed as well. Regardless of what happens tonight, it's been a really successful season, but this will be the icing on the cake. So Monaco in the Europa League final will give some of the fringe players starts in this game, as they're the ones that have got us here, but I'm targeting another piece of silverware to make it a magical season 4. Final game of the season, Europa League final, Monaco, as we go for our first piece of European silverware. I'm too disappointed now if we don't win this one. I said 1 of 2, we've got that. But here we are at the Mestalla in Spain, and Monaco's team is actually really decent. You've got Nasser Chadli playing holding mid, which I find interesting. It's like me in Football Manager. Anyone plays deep line playmaker. But it's a decent team. ASU now is up top. You've got a couple of English boys, John Stones and Will Hughes are in their lineup as well. Speaking of, he goes up for that header there, and Robinson was a little bit unconvincing as Jay hooks it away as well. I think this will be a really tough game. We overcame Manchester United, but again, this will be a really, really tough match for us. Starts the game is still 0-0. And honestly, no real chances at all. Polar opposites in the beginning of the FA Cup final on the weekend. Again, we've got some fatigue out there, but yeah, nothing going on at all at the moment. Berger tackled by Watson. Well done, skipper. Now, possible chance to break right before half-time in the first half with basically nothing going on. Saka has the pace, and he's in behind. Take your time. Oh! But put more weight behind it. So much time, so much space for Jay. And I was about to ring the bell. In the end, he really scuffed it. Only chance and a half. Should have just blasted it. Is that a foul? Wow, okay, fair enough. That was really soft, but okay. Free kick for Monaco. And a chance here, 9 minutes after the restart. ASU now standing over. Is he going for goal there? He might be. He is. And Robinson had to tip it behind. Not sure if it was sailing over the crossbar, but he wasn't to know that. Puts it behind, and still 0-0, but it's been that sort of game really. The chances have been half chances as Robinson claims the corner. Sander to Nasser as Monaco come forward here. Chadli finds Will Hughes, and the English midfielder thought he was going to pull the trigger there, but Jay stood him up well and then commits a foul right on the edge. And I'm telling you now, 21 minutes to go, this is a goal. This free kick, dead centre, 23 yards out. I can't see Monaco messing this one up. They're going to position Hayden on the line and hope for the best. Over it goes, and Hayden does get it off the line. I read that even before he took it. Even before he took it, I knew exactly where it was going. Top corner, Isaac Hayden, alert as ever. Hayden has got to be one of the bargains of the series, by the way. I mean, on a free transfer, he is just the perfect squad player, the perfect holding mid. He does the dirty work. I've said it before, that's my type of guy, man. I don't want your flashy players and your superstars. I want your hard workers who put in a good shift and do the dirty work. That's my sort of player, man. The team player, the solid player. Doesn't need his name in lights, just does the job. I'm old school, baby. That's me every day. I don't even have a bloody Instagram account. You know what I'm about. As Aritz down the right crosses. Sam does well to fist it away. And I must say, in this second half, we've really struggled. Haven't created anything. Monaco have been the better team. We're definitely set for extra time. Oh, God, it's all Monaco. It's all Monaco. Oh, Watson! What a clearance! The Rock has just saved the Europa League for now. Divock trip by Will. It's not the first time he's done that. It's not the first time he's done this as well. Season finale back in Season 1, Championship final day against Swansea. Again, we had to win to gain promotion. Watson cleared the ball off the line. 3 years later, Europa League final. Charlie about to tuck the ball into the open goal. And who's there to clear? Mason Watson in the nick of time. The Rock. The hero. Man just straight up gets it done. He's why he's the captain, the leader, the hero. It's why we call him the Rock, man, because he's solid, he's safe. And as we are still tied at 0-0, that's not a foul on Chadley. And again, it's Watson with the crucial interception. Still 0-0. It's been all Monaco in this second half, man. We've really struggled. But saying that, Morgan's just found Mighton. Oh, what a block! One chance in the half, and it fell to the right man. Origi blocked. And crucial blocks at either end as we head into extra time. One of the nerviest games I've ever played. 0-0 after 90 minutes, and totally different type of game to the Manchester United one. Oh, that was late. Oh, that could be a straight red. That could be a straight red. I would not be surprised. Just went in so late on his man there with Hayden. Bit of argy-bargy going on now as well. Handbags getting raised. But I think that's a straight red for Hayden. That was so stupid. Oh, man. I can't have any complaints. It's a red, no doubt. What was I saying earlier about Hayden doing the dirty work? Jesus. I mean, no complaints. No complaints. I can say my finger slipped, but it really didn't. I just lost my concentration for a second. Mason heads away the free kick. All hands on deck now. No doubt about it. Monaco being the better team. If we're going to win this, it will need to be on the shootout or against a run of play. We are in trouble now, seriously. As Mighton finds Ajeri. And again, if we're going to get a winning goal, it's going to have to come on the break. It's going to have to come on the counter. But look at Monaco feeding bodies forward now, and they've got the men to do that. Watson again. No, he's been brilliant tonight. No. Tomori, big block. And his partner in crime tonight has done a decent job as well for Kayo Tomori. But Monaco are sensing it now. They've been on top for the entire game. They know that goal is coming. And we're struggling to hold on. Corner, up in the air. Oh, it's in. Volleyed in from just inside the area. Robinson gets a touch but can't keep it out. It was coming. It had been coming for a long time. And I think that goal might win them the Europa League. Headed up in the air. Volleyed in. Sam gets a touch but can only deflect it off the post. Monaco lead. I don't think we can come back from this a man down. We've been up against it since like the 55-60 minute mark. So I'm not really surprised we trail. We're losing to the better team. And now a man down as well. It's going to take something special if we're to come back and force a penalty shootout. Monaco in complete control. Will Hughes offloads. It's over. Sometimes you just have to tip your hat to your opponent, and we'll be doing that tonight. Rodrigo Benzema drills it in. Monaco win the Europa League. Beaten by the better team tonight, no doubt about it. No complaints whatsoever. Monaco deserved this. They're Europa League winners. I said we were favourites tonight, and I called us the favourites to win it back in the semi-finals, but tonight Monaco shut my big mouth and then some, and I can't have any complaints either. They were the better team over the course of 90 minutes and the extra time period as well, and I can't have any complaints about the red card as well. It was a silly tackle, way too late, and the referee called it spot on, so I've got no complaints whatsoever, man. Monaco were the better team. They deserve to win it, and I cannot be too disappointed. Beaten by the better team, simple as that. But yeah, so frustrating, because I actually thought really we were defending very well. Mason was having one of the best games of his career in this one as well. He saved us heading into extra time. Had Divock taken that chance, how different things could have been. But instead, again, we have to call it what it was. Beaten by the better team tonight, no doubt about it. And Monaco deserved winners of the Europa League. So 2-0 the final score. They are indeed crowned champions, and despite Mason's good performance, Rodrigo Benzema tonight definitely deserves the champagne. He set up the first and then scored the second with a sensational goal as well. Monaco crowned champions. We will not win our first piece of European silverware, but regardless of that being the case, it's still been a successful season. Finishing in the top 4, guaranteeing Champions League football, reaching our first ever European final, and winning our first piece of silver in the FA Cup as well. Shame to end on a bit of a damp mood, but it won't detract from what has been a great season. And so, to end the season, what we're going to do is take one final look at the squad, our budget for the upcoming season, which hopefully, and I say hopefully, it bloody well better be bigger than the previous 2 seasons, because we obviously left some money in the budget after the January window and after all the tournament prize money as well. If we put it all in the transfer budget, we're saving 15.4 mil as is. All in the wage budget, we've got over 2.5, in fact over 3 million as well. So really, we should have a much bigger budget for next season, playing Champions League football. But yeah, look at the objectives real quickly. As you can see, all of which succeeded. We exceeded the Europa League, reaching the final. Same with the FA Cup, same with the Premier League as well, winning that cup and also finishing in the top 4 as well. And as I run you through the squad as well, starting with the team management page, as for next season, I don't know what area we're going to be looking into improving. Now, I wouldn't mind like a world-class defensive midfielder. James's technical ability, as we know, is amazing. His passing is brilliant, ball retention's great, and of course we love Isaac Hayden. Despite the red card, we still love him as the sort of the dirty work type of team player as well. I wouldn't mind a world-class defensive midfielder. Jerry had a great end to the season, so it'd be a shame to replace him, but also a world-class cam that's creative and can bang him in from range wouldn't be a bad shout either. Same with the centre-back role. Obviously Watson and Tomori, great partnership, but Dale Fry, our next best option at 75 rated. Wouldn't mind someone a little bit better. I would dropping Thankyou to the bench, or maybe looking for a better backup centre half. That's probably the 3 areas I'll look to improve upon. But either way, Henderson coming in next season, Gareth Bale coming in next season, 2 veterans to the team for our first Champions League season to help lead the youngsters here. Yeah, I'm excited about the future with this team. And as we take a look at the final statistics of the players as well, Sam Robinson next year will of course be our number 1 for definite. He wears that jersey, grew 11 ratings this year, primarily due to the training, but look at his record as well. 6 clean sheets in 7 Premier League games, so impressive, and 5 in 9 in the Europa League, not bad either. Carl Darlow has now played his final games for the club. He will be getting released on a free transfer. Farewell to Darlow. We love him for the song, but he's now gone now. Samba might have played his final game for the club as well. I'd like to keep him as a backup for Robinson next season. Maybe he's got 1 year left in him, I'm not entirely sure. Chilwell was great this year, 21 clean sheets in 36 Premier League games for us, very impressive indeed. Morgan Bell, really good young player for us this year. Mason Watson, I was quite surprised, didn't score as many and get as many assists. He started the season off red hot on the offensive, but I guess in the end I kind of did sort of keep him back a little bit, as opposed to going on those Boulder-esque runs with him, as the end of the season was so dramatic. But yeah, 21 clean sheets in 37 Premier League games. The Rock growing 8 ratings and getting his first England call-up. Tomori as well, very impressive this season, scoring his first goal for the club. Again, probably will look for a new backup centre-back next year, but Matty Cash, I've said it before, unsung hero in this team now, 84 rated, 2 assists in 37 and 20 clean sheets as well. And Carter, one of our good young prospects coming out of the academy, looking impressive this year, might replace Nathan Ferguson as our main backup right back for next season. Hayden, Travis didn't play much this season. Bukayo Saka, as we know, we talked about it, we're making him our new Gareth Bale. Bale is coming in next season, and put it this way, I'll tell you this right now, Bukayo Saka will score more than 1 goal next season, no doubt about it. 7 assists, but just couldn't finish this season, but grew 2 ratings to 85 overall. Gareth is going to teach him how to step inside and score from the right. Bamba, great signing for this season, 4 goals and 7 assists in 32 Premier League games. Would have preferred a few more goals, but that's not bad for his first year in the Premier League. Jay, limited game time this season, but still played 23 times, scoring 7 and getting 5 assists as well, including some big goals along the way. Dean Gander, not too bad, decent start to the season, fell off the pace a little bit this year. And who else can we talk about real briefly? Obvious Jerry, definitely worth talking about. Free transfer from Liverpool. He had such a poor start to the season. I really was considering dropping him to the bench, but I kept faith with him, and I'm so glad I did, because towards the end of the season, he was one of, if not our best player. 7 goals and 7 assists in 33 Premier League games, very impressive, growing 2 ratings. James, solid as ever. Brennan didn't play much, but I still will give him a new contract for next season, as I would like to keep him as a squad player here. I thought Alex Mighton was fantastic in the Europa League this year, growing 2 ratings to 70 overall. It's crazy to think he's 21 now. He still seems younger than that, but 4 goals in 12. Very good for the young, pacey winger. Marco Vandenberg, I think now, is ready to become a backup striker in this team, as opposed to a cam. That's where we played him most of the season. 13 goals in 26, averaging 1 every 2. 5 in 5 in the Carabao Cup. Top scorer, I believe, in the EFL Cup this season, and also 5 assists as well, growing 9 ratings to 77 overall. Yeah, Marco now is going to overtake Tyrese Campbell as our out-and-out third choice striker for Rafael Leao, who was amazing this year, and Divock Origi as well. I'm not sure which player would have been considered the best of the two, because they were both incredible, both when scoring and setting them up. Leao scored 24 and got 21 assists in 45 games. Divock got 29 goals and 16 assists. Either way, they were both fantastic. Divock, amazing. I'd probably say he was my player of the year this year, growing 1 rating to 84 overall. 28 years old now, don't think he'll get much better, but still has what it takes. And again, Leao, his bro, their bromance this season, incredible. I'm so glad I got the one I wanted, because he was unbelievable. Fantastic season for both our strikers, and they will remain as our dynamic duo for next season. And that's really all I wanted to show you to end the season. Quick look at the squad, the objectives, and also the budget as well. I'm going to do real quickly though, get through to Monday the 29th, because by then the Champions League would have been played on this weekend here, the 27th and the 28th of May. So we'll find out who won the Champions League together, and then we'll end the season after that. Of course, we'll be in the Champions League for next season, as we've got some stuff going on there, not bothered about that. But yeah, we'll find out who won the Champions League real quickly, and ahead of our first season of the Champions League next year, I'll definitely be targeting a place in the quarterfinals for it. I think we're more than good enough for that after reaching the Europa League final. And it was Borussia Dortmund. How very interesting is that? Borussia Dortmund beat Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. They knocked out Milan in the semis, and Atletico knocked out Manchester United. That is a really interesting Champions League knockout stage, isn't it? Is it just me, or is that really interesting? Like, that to me is really, really interesting. Wow, okay, well, Borussia Dortmund beat Atletico in the final, and we'll be heading into the Champions League next year, and again, we'll be targeting a place in the quarterfinals, no doubt about it. We're more than good enough to get through the group stage, whoever we've got, and I believe around the 16 as well. Nottingham Forest are a big club now. We've proved that this season, despite the Europa League final loss, and I'm excited for it, man. Bring it on. So that was today's episode of the Lockdown Crewman as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching the season finale. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy the season finale, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching season 4. And just real briefly as well, I will be giving player contracts to, there's quite a few players with their deals coming in the year. Marco, Dylan Kelly, who are yet to use, Brennan Johnson, Morgan Moore, Ed Evans, and I might actually let Hugh Baker go, but Jay will of course get a deal as well. So those guys will be staying next season, but the rest will be going. Just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, have a great day though, guys. Much love to you all. Thank you for watching the season finale. If you did enjoy it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the beginning of season 5, where Champions League football is heading to the City Ground, with Nottingham Forest defending some silverware in the FA Cup as well, very soon.